Hi, it's Mr. Schwanebeck again from Horizon Elementary. Last week we learned about a French artist named Berte Morisot. We saw that she loved painting pictures of flowers and people. She really did a great job of blending her colors. Her paintings are beautiful. I was really impressed by the paintings that you did last week. You were so careful with your brush, and I think we have a great start. Today, we're going to mix our colors a little bit like Berte Morisot. We're going to be painting the flowers, the leaves, and the wall in the background today. Today we're going to need these supplies. We'll need your picture of your flower that you painted last time. You're going to need a brush. We're going to need some paint. I'm using wet tempera paint. And you're going to need a protector to keep your space clean. We're going to be thinking about painting the lightest colors first. The colors from lightest to darkest are not exactly rainbow order. Yellow is lighter than orange. Red is darker than orange. Green is darker than red. Blue is darker than green. And purple is the darkest color of all. And I'm going to start with the lightest color, and that's yellow. I'm going to use the smallest little bit of paint on the very, very tip. And I'm going to paint my flowers carefully in a circle motion. I want to be careful to get the whole color, the whole flower filled. When I go back, just the teeniest, tiniest bit. Little dashy touches around those flowers. Many painters paint from their lightest colors to their darkest colors. It helps their colors stay bright and vibrant. It stops them from getting dark, dull, or muddy. Notice that I use the tip of my brush. I'm never scrubbing. Now, I have a little paint left on my brush. I'm going to wipe that off on the background. Just a little bit. Wipe it off on the background. Now, I'm going to switch to my orange. And again, I'm going to use just the tiniest little bit. As I put the paint on, I'm going to be careful not to mix everything. I want to see a little of the yellow and a little of the orange, a little bit of both. Looks like I got a little bit of black or blue or some other color in my paint. That's okay. Berte Morisot did a lot of mixing. I can do mixing too. I think the mixing is the fun part of painting. It's the thing that makes our artworks look so beautiful. Just on the very tip. I've got a little bit left on my brush. I'm going to wipe it off on the wall. Now, I'm going to take a little touch of white, and I'm going to touch that on one side of my flowers. That'll make it look like the sun is shining on one side, making it bright and shiny. Now I'm going to take that white, and I'm going to wipe it off on my background. Next, I want to do the petals of my flower. I know that I'm going to use two colors, yellow and green,
in my petals. I'm going to paint my petals yellow first, not leaves, not petals. I'm going to try to let some of that yellow show through. Just a little touch of green. Like that. Put a little more yellow in so it looks a little more blendy, a little more mixed. And that is all of our work for today. We've done the flowers, the leaves, and the wall. We'll save this picture, and next week we'll do the vase and the table.